Guys, I got booted from a beginner Facebook photography page. What? Alrighty, lovely folks, here at Moto CKC. I think I'm supposed to be serious, I'm not sure. So, not only did I get booted, but some more things that we did. We went to Best Buy, we had to pick up more memory cards. The plan is to go on a longer trip in the next week, so we should hopefully be stocked and ready for that. Then, on the way to Best Buy, our 360 decided to take a detour jump suicide trip off the mirror, and we almost lost it. It decided to go one lane in on the freeway tollway. Yeah, and we had to panic, stress, get back safely over to go get it. Anyway, I guess Chris ran across traffic. He's still alive. He's holding the camera. Yeah. So, we'll show you that footage too as it falls off the
We haven't
bike.
seen it yet, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. We don't actually know if it's even working.
Or if it got run over. It was recording still when I picked it up.
Yeah,
but
it was still recording, so hopefully it's still working okay. But we'll see, and if we got anything, if it didn't corrupt everything, then we'll go ahead and show you the fall. Okay, so we're at Nickel Knoll. This is where Chris and I had our first date. It is quite lovely. We came here to get some aerial footage for a wedding video that we would like to put together, because assuming all goes as planned, we still plan on getting married in the next couple months, 2 months, 2.5 months. So hopefully the virus doesn't affect that too badly. But we're taking things one day at a time. So let's do this. Dude's trying to talk to me. I suppose I should listen to him. Something about his shoes. I don't quite know what he's trying to say, but you know, he exists. He's there. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good question. Yeah, I suppose you can. I don't like leading. Do you know where you're going? Yes. I suppose. Come on, guys. Woo. Fudge, it would be nice if I got out of neutral. Oh.
And look, humans, we're riding next to Chris. Hey there, Chris, how's it going? Wave to the camera without dying. It's like we're cops. Let's just ride beside each other. Let's go pull some people over. Hey, wait, come back. Okay. I don't think we've been on the freeway with a camera yet. I suppose this is a good way to test it, if anything. Yeah, probably. Although I have a feeling the key is going to try to go around the, whatever the freak that other thing is.
this way. Please be safe. Is there an on-ramp this way? I know, I'll get back on. Yeah, it was a fucking 360. The clip came off of the mirror. Chris, please be safe. Hey, you okay? How is it? So it's not beat up too badly. So it's not beat up too badly? Okay. I tried going past, I couldn't find it, I couldn't find you. I'm pulling in a Medieval Times parking lot right now just to go someplace. Yeah, Medieval Times. Okay, I love you. Bye. Okay. So, it seems to be okay, supposedly, I guess. Hey guys, this is my work. Check it out. Yay, Medieval Times. Medieval Times. Whew. It is currently shut down due to the virus. But this is my home away from home. It's quite lovely. Hey, my falcons! Hey, hey! Shh. My kids!
How's it going? Good, good. So you found what you're looking for?
Dude, that's an expensive camera.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, sorry I didn't answer. I was running across 90.
No, that's fine. It's only panic thinking he's dead on the side of the road. It's cool. Horses! Hi, guys! Hi, guys! Arturo! Hello, hello! Hello, hello! Hi, guys! I miss you guys! I'll give you guys scratches soon, I promise. Bye, guys! Woohoo! Arturo! Okay, so now that all of that is over, let's go ahead and talk about the situation at hand. Okay, and you'll have to work with me. We don't have the 360 anymore. It took a detour. So as many of you guys know, photography happens to be a huge part of my life. I've been doing photography for quite a few years.
you know, and pretty much like any great photographer out there, I'm really confident enough to say that there is still a ton that I need to learn. Make sure my blinker's off. Yeah, there's still, I have to learn about pretty much every aspect of photography. I do okay with certain things. I get some nice photos depending on what I'm doing, if I have an idea or a concept in my head. I'm really good about doing those. But when it comes to just anything in general, I mean, I'm gonna have questions. I need to ask someone for help, whether it's Google or whether it's, you know, a Facebook group. You know, I need to ask people for help and advice also. So that pretty much, you know, leads us to why I even wanted to go on this little temper tantrum rant that I'm going to be going on. So, you know, you'd really be a fool if you said you're a master who knows enough. When it comes to photography, pretty much when it comes to anything, enough is never enough. There's still so much to learn. I mean, when it comes to automobile photography, or when it comes to building photography, landscapes, wildlife, portraits, dancers, I mean, even something so simple as headshots, like professional headshots, those are still different than, I don't know, a fashion shoot, you know? There's different, oh God, don't make me do that. I don't want to do that. No, I'm not doing that. Go. I'll go this way. I don't know where I'm going now. Now I'm lost. Okay, you know what? Screw this. I should have went with him. Here's the deal. I do get paid for photo shoots. I have been paid for a bunch of different things, from, you know, the cliche family photo shoots to animal photo shoots. Is this like social distancing? I see you. Suppose we could do that. Sure. Yeah, you're going. I'm like, what the f? I'm not going. I'm not following you. Fine, I'll find my own way. And then I like didn't find my own way easily, and I'm like, oh, this is stupid. Oh God. I don't want to be on the median. There's gravel all over the median. Oh, might as well. Of course. Ugh. Woo! Ugh. That was not my idea of a good time. Okay. Back to the story. So, I'm not an expert. I will never claim to be a photography master. I will never claim to be better than everybody else. I love helping people where I can. I'll answer any questions if people have those. I'll answer questions. Ask me photography questions. If I can answer them, I will. If I can't, then I'll probably ask someone else who might know the answer, or I'll point you in the direction to someone who could probably help you better than me. With that, like, I've had a few photography mentors in my life. You know, people who have helped me in many ways. If you want to learn, you know, I don't mind asking them if I need help, and that's pretty much what I do. If I need help, I'm like, yo, do you mind? How do I do this? And I have mentors in my life who I am so thankful for, because they have helped me in many, many ways. You know, I have one friend, he's out of the country right now, and he's been traveling for the last 2 years. You know, he was the one who taught me quite a bit, shooting in manual, manual as opposed to auto. He's given me some tips as to where to go to find answers to the questions that I happen to have. And ideally, he's great. And then last fall, I ended up contacting another photographer. He's actually, I mean, he's kind of by me. He's not really in my town, but he's pretty close. And I said, hey, you know, I like your photos. I like, you know, the overall finished look of your photos. I want to know a little bit more so about how to work with studio lighting. And he's like, yeah, you know, you could go ahead and come with me to one of my shoots. You could see what I do. You can, you know, watch my process. Yeah, he was so friendly and helpful when it comes to, you know, just being that mentor, being that person that I needed. And honestly, guys, you don't lose anything by lifting somebody else up. You know, it's like one of my favorite sayings, a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle.
Hello. So we decided to take a little bit of a detour today. We went to Nickel Knoll. This is actually where Chris and I had our first date. I messaged him and I pretty much demanded that he take me for a ride on his bike because I didn't have one at the time. I left my bike in Las Vegas and I missed it. So yeah, I pretty much just used him for his bike. Sorry.
No complaints.
Hey, he got a chick who likes bikes. Oh, and the GoPro 360 Max, it is alive. We'll show you the damages. But
Everyone loves a crash video.
Yeah, we'll show you the crash video too. That's not gonna be fun. So, ladies and gents, that is what brings me to my next topic. So I ended up getting yesterday, which by the time you guys see this video, it's probably a few days ago, booted from a beginner photography group. Whatever, I guess I could take it as I've graduated from the beginner photography group. It's not really what it is, but I'll put it off that way. And to be honest with you, that Facebook group was a headache to begin with. The whole group is just nitpicky and it's all about the creator, which I'll get to that in a bit. I was, however, still in that group because it has a pretty big following. There's probably almost 100,000 members in that group. So if you have a question, you're likely able to find it on that group because probably someone has already asked it before. So with that big following, if one of my posts happens to get approved, which isn't an easy task to begin with, then there is a chance your question will be answered, most likely. Now, in the past couple of years, the engagement in that group has gone down. So, whereas, you know, you post a question, there's only so many replies. It's probably because of how they run that page. They only pay a lot of attention to certain people, and usually those are the people who actually pay money to get that attention. The guy in question who happens to run the page, honestly, he's a fool. He is so beyond full of himself, it's not even funny. Okay, you know what? Maybe it is funny, a little, because he's a master in everything. He's better than you in everything. He knows everything about everything. He knows everything about every camera. But the funniest thing about all of that is he will write like 5 messages on someone's comment for every one message that those people end up writing. He goes off and he won't stop. Just to get his point across that he knows more than you and why he's right. And he does it all the time. That's why I only went on when I had a question. Now, I'm not gonna say his photos are bad, because they're not bad. He has a few great photos, but the majority of them aren't anything special to me. He has some nice military photos. He has some nice wildlife photos, but the majority of his photos are just okay photos. Now, these few good photos, he spams everywhere. I mean, anytime he's trying to make a point, he'll post one of these photos. He'll post them everywhere, constantly, trying to make a point off of his photos that he thinks is the best photo on the planet. I would not pay for those photos. Well, that's one way to kill it. Sorry, guys.
That's totally okay.
So you just have to flip the thing upside down and it shuts off?
It's like a fail-safe mechanism.
Huh, okay.
Makes you think it's crashing or something. It won't try to recover if it's upside down.
Nope, all fail us. Dead. Oh, hey guys. Do you like his haircut? Spin around, Chris.
It got helmet hair. It's probably not doing it justice.
It actually doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
Guys, I cut his hair today. Yay.
Quarantine life.
Yeah, anyway, I didn't do that bad for not ever cutting a human's hair in my life. Pretty much I'm in that group to look at other people's pictures, to ask questions on the rare occasion I want to put up with that group and ask questions. I try not to use that group in the first place because I can't stand the way they run it. It is what it is. I didn't hate it enough to leave it, although I was going to after this day. Thankfully, they took care of that for me. Whatnot. Okay, now I'm just rambling. So the group has a ton of rules, and in those rules are even more rules that you have to follow. You know, you can't remember which rules are for which groups, and for me, hardly ever posting in this photography group, because I can't stand it, I don't remember all the rules. You know, that's my own fault. I get it. Even went to the extent of making a YouTube video of the rules. So when you try to submit something or you do something that they don't agree with, they're now going to send you a link to this stupid YouTube video. And I could say it was a bad YouTube video because I know for a fact Chris could do one better. And shocker, I know, but all of his okay-ish photos that he constantly overuses, because it's the only few photos that are worth showing, are spammed all throughout this stupid video of his. And yes, I'm still mildly salty over the matter. What was this post that I ended up getting booted over? First, I mean, I'm assuming you're still with me because you want to know what I posted to get me booted from the group or tried to post. That, or you literally have nothing else to do, so you're just hanging with us to enjoy the beautiful scenery and the views of Nickel Knoll and the moto vlog. Thank you for being with us if that's the case. But if you're still with us because you actually want to know what I got booted for, then let's go ahead and just get that done and over with. First, I ended up posting in another group. So I tried posting, but I wasn't getting the engagement that I needed. So I bit the bullet and decided to try to post to this other page. Okay, so semi-long post made short. My post was pretty much asking how to make both online and physical portfolios for your photography. Okay, simple enough, right? Just help me make a portfolio online and a physical one, so that way I can present it to people, hand it off to people, show them this is my work, it's nicely organized. But how do I do that when I have so many different subjects that I shoot? You know, I shoot things from, you know, people, whether it's headshots, dancing, sports. I'll shoot animals, both studio, outdoor, wildlife, landscapes. I got the post all set and ready. It was pretty much a copy paste from the first Facebook group that I posted in, with the photo collab that I ended up making of like 8 photos. I'll post that in this video, of all of my work, just to show the big variety of everything that I end up taking photos of. So I posted it, waited for approval, and it got denied. And I ended up getting that stupid YouTube rule link with the denied post, which I legit was laughing out loud. Like, I don't know if you're trying to make money by telling people to watch a YouTube video of all of your rules. I don't know what the point is. Just tell people which rule they're breaking. It's easy, okay? No one's gonna watch your stupid, poorly made video. So, one, posted it. I have to change. I'm assuming I wasn't gonna watch the whole video. It was because there was too many photos. You can only post 5 photos with each post. Even if it's in a collab showing your huge range of photos that you take, limit it to 5. That's what I'm guessing. So I changed it up. Posted only 5 photos, made a new 1 photo collab of 5 to post. At this point, I'm already getting annoyed. And it was denied again. They reposted the stupid, idiotic, poorly made video link to me again. And I'm like, why? Why now? Like, what? Maybe they want the camera make, the lens, the ISO, the shutter speed, and the aperture that they require for all of the photos posted on the page. It's not relevant for wanting a portfolio. All I wanted was assistance with making a portfolio, how to organize it, how to put it together, how to make a book, just a physical book to take places, so that way I could try to get my own business up and going, or something a little bit more secure than what I have now. Okay, so I said, fine, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tell that to them. So I resubmitted, because it has to be approved to even go in this stupid group. So I resubmitted saying it's not relevant to the post. I shouldn't have to find in all these different files of where I got the photos from, because most of them were screenshots on my phone. I made the collab on my phone. So it'd be a headache just to find where all these photos even came from on the computer. So I mentioned that and I said, listen, it's not relevant to the post. I just need this for that. It was denied. Thank God they didn't send me that stupid video link again, because I probably would have thrown my computer. But it got denied and I'm like, why? So I said, fine, you know what? I'll follow the rules. I'll go ahead and go and find all of the camera information for every single photo. Take 4. Now, beyond all belief, completely pissed off and annoyed. I made it pretty and I organized it nicely with the pictures, the camera info, the manual settings, yada yada. And then I ended up posting it again. For the 4th time I tried posting it following the rules, and they booted me from the page and I got blocked. And I'm like, so here you guys forced me to waste all of that time just to be booted. Like, I regret that I understand that I ended up trying to post 4 times, which is obnoxious. I would have been pissed off too as an admin to have a member try to post 4 times. But to have the rules that nitpicky when it's not relevant to the post at all, just to ask a simple question, it's over the top and it's stupid. So I ended up messaging the guy who runs the page. Guys, he said I was spamming trying to get this post up. Okay, I tried 4 times changing it and adding the rules every single time I tried to post this thing, even though their rules aren't relevant to the question that I legit had. Now, this is coming from the guy who literally spams his page more times than I can count. Join my subscription page. If you pay me so much money per month, you can get private instruction from me on this little Facebook mentorship page. All you have to do is pay me for the subscription program and you'll get all the one-on-one attention that you want. Okay, his photos are jack. I'm not paying somebody for mentorship when I am not impressed by the photos that he puts out. Okay, I go to mentors when I need help. I go to my photographers who I look up to when I need help with something. His photos aren't worth that to me. I'm not paying him for jack unless he can give me the quality photos that I'd be willing to spend money on. I've bought quite a bit for myself to invest in myself to get better as a photographer. his photos aren't quality. So why he's spamming, granted it is his page, he could do what he wants, but this is supposed to be one of the best pages for beginners to go to. Whatever, my own opinion, not other opinions, my opinion. But he's constantly spamming the same photos, some of them good, some of them not so good. That's spam, okay? And constantly telling people to pay him for one-on-one attention when his photos don't show the quality, that's spam, okay? And when, you know, you're constantly telling members, oh, well, you'll get more attention and you'll get more things if you pay me, that's spam. And I shouldn't have to pay somebody for a really poor subscription of mentorship when your photos don't justify paying for the subscription. It doesn't make sense to me. So, with all that being said, guys, I need help looking for new photography pages that can actually help me. I do like those other pages that I'm in. They just didn't have the membership numbers and they weren't getting me the answers I needed. But I do need more locations that will teach me, you know, give me inspiration, help me when I need them, be able to look up questions when I need them, get help. Like, I just need a new Facebook group. So if you guys have a good photography page that you guys recommend, go ahead and tag those groups here. If you guys want me to jump on other photography pages and kind of just run a rundown of my thoughts on different Facebook photography pages, let me know. Talk about you know, the pros and cons about different Facebook pages. If you guys want to hear that. If you don't want to hear that, that's fine. But if you have pages to recommend, or if you want me to do like reviews on different photography pages, then go ahead and let me know in the comments and I'll do what I can to talk about those. But I do thank you for listening to my lovely little toddler tantrum rant about getting booted from the Facebook page. Okay, I've been in this stupid page for a couple years and it's pretty much gone into a, oh, please subscribe to my mentorship program. It wasn't worth it to me. I'll pay when it's worth it. His mentorship program wasn't worth it to me and I shouldn't have to pay to get my post submitted in a beginner Facebook photography group. So give me your suggestions. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy the view of Nickel Knoll. I'll go ahead and put, you know, different landscape videos and things as I'm ranting about this, and we'll fill this with pictures. And I will even do this. So yeah, there was 8 pictures. I'll go ahead and put this on the computer so you could see it. 8 pictures that shows the variety of photos that I ended up doing. They denied that, so I switched it up and did 5. So besides those photos, what I'm gonna do for you, so I'm not spamming you guys with the same photos, I'm gonna go ahead and edit photos that I've never touched or put on Facebook yet to include in this video. You know, the one biggest thing that I want this moto vlog to be about is not only motorcycling and talking about being with bikes and going places and just seeing new places, meeting some new people, whatnot, but I want it to be visually appealing. I want it to be beautiful. I want it to be nice to watch. I want it to be engaging. I want you guys to enjoy watching these vlogs. And part of that is going to be photography, which is just incorporating what I'm already doing and putting them into a video. So ideally that's what I'm doing, and this portfolio is going to be part of why I wanted to do all this in the first place. So I am going to pretty much sign off, and I hope you guys enjoy this vlog, but oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've been on this bike. Not even gonna lie, this is sketchy. Whew! I feel like something's off. I think I've just gotten used to my bike. Where's my gas at? Ugh. Okay, my
my bike is definitely easier. Man, this thing is smooth. I'm so glad you didn't put it back to GP shifting. Dude, this bike is fun. I forgot how much fun this thing is. Tulips. I'm gonna be dead on that 12-hour trip. I'm like, oh, I drove into another little town in Chicagoland. I'm exhausted.